All right, we're going to do a different video today. On February 18th, 2021, I made my first ever death metal collection update video. My channel is officially 3 years old. When it was February, when that mark hit, I was not in a good state of mind. I completely forgot about it, but I had originally planned on doing this video back then. To celebrate the 3-year anniversary of Melanie Loves Death Metal. So to celebrate, I am doing a US only giveaway. Sorry guys, I'm still unemployed and I don't want to deal with international shipping. So this is US only giveaway. And how to enter is you have to be a subscriber to this channel. I will check, and you have to comment on this video. You're probably wondering, how am I going to decipher who is from the US and who is not in the comments? If you're an international commenter and you just want to comment on this video just to make a comment, let me know. But for the most part, I will find somebody who is in the US. I will repick if I have to, etc., etc., etc. So, happy birthday to this channel. It's kind of crazy that it's been 3 years. Like, it's crazy to think that it's been 3 years. It went by really quick, and there's a lot of things about this YouTube community that I'm in that has been some of the best time of my life. I've made really good friends. I'm a part of the heavy metallurgy community now, doing the reviews over there and the streams. That's probably been my most favorite thing that's happened since I've started this channel. But I've met some really, really awesome people. I've met some people that I didn't think I'd ever have any sort of a relationship with. Mark Riddick being one of them. John from Incantation. You guys know John, right? He watched this video. He commented a while back. Pretty awesome. I mean, there's been several people that have just come in here and have thanked me for what I'm doing, and thank me for supporting their label, their band, their distro, whatever else. I've met so many awesome people since I've started doing this. When I started doing this, it was the height of the pandemic. I was working from home for the first time ever. I was bored because I didn't have a lot of work going on. So I just randomly started turning the iPhone camera on and doing it, thinking maybe I'll get 100 subscribers tops. Did not think that I would get over 5,000. And be where I am right now. So I never anticipated that. I started it because I love death metal, obviously. That's the name of this goddamn channel. And I wanted to just show off my collection and talk about the music that I was listening to, what I was getting in the mail. And then it eventually spawned into just promotion. I pretty much consider this channel a promotional channel, with the exception of the few videos that I've done that are just clickbait garbage videos. But that's what I want to do. I still want to do. I'm not going to stop anytime soon. But for this giveaway, what I'm going to be giving away is a bunch of stuff that I got through Corpse Crystal. First off is this Sinister compilation tape of Diabolical Summoning and Hate. So it's an album on each side of the tape. Unopened. I grabbed this from the Corpse Crystal distro specifically for a giveaway. Also, Decapitated. There you go. This will be yours as well. This is an ERIC reissue. I think they came out last year. Unopened. The new Piss Rot album, unopened, still sealed in the shrink CD. And then the new Left to Rot album with the special guitar pick for you. All from Corpse Crystal. So shout out to Corpse Crystal for sending me stuff for giveaways. I appreciate you. And then also I've got some Bandcamp codes I'll probably throw in here that I've seen lying around the office here. So that'll be the giveaway. So again, like the video. We don't have to like the video, but it helps my chances of people seeing it because of the YouTube shit. Comment on the video and be a subscriber. I will check if you're a subscriber. I always do. So thank you guys so much for all the support. It's crazy to think that I've been doing this for 3 years. Like I said, it was a hobby. I just wanted to do it as a hobby. So what are we going to do today for a special funsies? Well, a lot of people have said that they wanted me to react to my first video. Man, it's rough. It's a rough video. So I'll do bits and pieces of it. I'll show you some pieces of it. So first off, right out the gate.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Melanie here.
I'm in portrait mode here. Like, come on, man. This is back when I didn't know better. I think I fixed it the second video. I'm pretty sure I did. But yeah, this is my first ever video. The quality is terrible. I think it's only 240p. Somehow I had 700 views. I don't know what, but I showed off I played Bedsore in the background. Showed off Grave Settings that just came out. Undergang, Hyperdontia, Parallax Occlusion. And then Emperor, another Gravesend. So this is back when Gravesend first came out. Right out the gate, I'm talking and blabbing. All right. So yeah, there's Bedsore playing. So we immediately are starting off with the $20 spin heavy video. This is not.
This is my collection update. I recently got a big package in the mail from a
I got several packages in the mail, you dumbass.
couple of people, a couple of distros, a couple of labels. And yeah, I just wanted to share
Come on.
what I got. First,
all right, so here's Gravesend.
Disposal. This is their new release with $20 spin. It does not come out until tomorrow. So if you're watching this video, that's February 19th. I ordered this tape.
So shout out $20 spin from the very beginning. They were the first video I ever talked about. The Gravesend album, which is coming out, they got it to me early. I ordered the tape and vinyl because that's what I used to do back then.
Tape.
So I
And
showed
the vinyl,
off.
which you'll see in a little bit. But yeah, it's just a nice white pro tape. Very nice, both sides. I mainly just wanted it on tape.
The next tape I show off is the new Undergang reissue from not Everlasting, Extremely Rotten Productions.
That is Undergang.
Yeah.
With all.
So a story about the Undergang album. There was a misprint on the album cover where it was all like this portion of the album right here had a misprint from Dark Descent. I think it was Dark Descent's pressing. So that was the one that I had. And then I saw Extremely Rotten Productions reissued it. So that was the reason why I grabbed the extra tape. I don't know why I didn't give that context or show it, but
sorry,
I remember.
Terrible at pronunciations, but yeah, this.
I am terrible at pronunciations. Hello, my name is Melanie. If you're new to this channel, which a lot of my subscribers are, they often like to correct my pronunciations of things. I am terrible at it. I also have speech impediment, lisp issues. I don't know. Some stuff that probably should have been maintained while I was a child and wasn't. But I'm an adult now trying to figure it out. But yeah, I am terrible at pronunciations, and I called that out at the very beginning 3 years ago. Fucking awful. I know I am. It's bad. I like Google how to say things and shit, and I still can't. I have to like take a class and repetitively say things over and over again before I can finally get it in my brain.
This came out at the end of last year. Probably one of the best releases to come out last year.
I agree. I agree, Melanie. It was a great release. I love that album.
These guys are classic band, classic, old school sounding death metal. And yeah, just a nice, white pro tape again. And then as you can see, the cover is a different variant from the vinyl. It's the all black and white, and I believe that's the Extremely Rotten Productions version, the J card. And then the other side is some, very vulgar imagery.
Another fun tidbit, the record that I had an issue with one side of it. They ended up reissuing it or repressing it and replacing people's records. It was like a listening defect. I never got it replaced because I thought, I just have the tape, it's fine. And then eventually I rebought it like a year later because I got tired of not being able to play the record. I should have just gotten it replaced for free and never cashed in on that. But that pressing had a lot of issues. The tape pressing had that issue with the cover, and then the vinyl had the sound issue.
Undergang, I don't think they really need any introduction on this channel. If you're a fan of death metal,
they 100% did not need an introduction.
What this album is and how amazing it is. The next tape that I got was from Desiccated Records.
Desiccated Records, are you still around? Because I used to buy from you all the time. Did you just put out the new Septage tape? I can't remember. Because this is a distro / label that I bought from all the time in the pandemic. There's several of them that I did, and I feel like they just kind of went away. Like, I don't see anything from them. I need to go back and look. But this is Hyperdontia. I'm showing off a Hyperdontia comp, which is funny because they're coming out with a new album this year. I'm really excited for it. It's probably going to be my next heavy metallurgy review, I think. I can't remember now. But this is great.
And
I love this comp.
A release that was on Steel and Bone Productions, but
Steel and Bone, do they still press stuff?
And this is the Hyperdontia compilation, and it is Excreted from the Flesh on one side, and then Abhorrent Veil on the other. So now I believe this is with the new singer Matthias.
But this, I'm pretty sure I probably messed that up.
How you say it? Yeah, so again, Hyperdontia doesn't really need...
I still have that tape. It's a phenomenal comp. I need to listen to some Hyperdontia. I was not really super into their newest release, so I need to go back and get into that.
Introduction on this channel, nice yellow pro tape. Great compilation of this music. Just great death metal in general. The J card is very nice quality, I will say.
It is very nice
long.
quality.
It's got some
it
great
is.
art.
All right. Let's get to the last tape here.
Doesn't really need an explanation.
I'm tired of watching myself. How do you guys do this shit?
Know this band, you know.
What? Why do you watch these videos? This is awful. I'm bored out of my mind.
And then finally, the last tape that I got is a new EP that just came out in Gurgling Gore. I believe it was about a week ago. The band is called Parallax Occlusion. Sorry about that.
Jesus Christ. Oh, my heart is so broken right now. Parallax Occlusion was so good, and this EP is so fucking good. And here we are talking about Gurgling Gore in my first video. So really not much has changed on here. We've got $20 spin. We've got Gurgling Gore. I already know what I'm going to show for the records, and that's going to be some other stuff that I've talked about here 1,000 times. So all of my favorite labels popping off right here. This EP was so good. This band was so good, and I am heartbroken that they are broken up. But yeah, I was obsessed with this. I think I eventually, Blood Harvest pressed the record. I eventually got that, showed it off. I gotta listen to this again. I love that EP. It's like some of the best death metal that's been ever made in recent years. Just full blown. I cannot talk. I cannot say anymore. Like I can talk about this for like 20 more minutes, but I'm not going to.
And
Exponential Decay.
Is incredible. It's 3 songs.
3 songs of just incredible death metal.
Amazing death metal. It's heavy.
Yep.
You gotta listen to it. The pro tape, nice black pro tape. And Gurgling Gore, they always pump out great bands.
They
if
do.
you're not familiar with them, go over there.
Amazing,
check out
amazing
the
label.
And
distro.
I'll put the links in the description. Some nice little artwork right here. So yeah, this is,
Alright, so
let's
skip forward here.
So needs no introduction.
Okay, so here we go. I'm showing off the records now. One criticism of this video that I remember is I was manhandling the vinyl. I think I just grabbed it by the grooves when I took it out of the jacket. Back then I wasn't selling any records. I wasn't doing that at all. So I cleaned everything, and I just was a dumbass and didn't know any better. So I'm sure that's going to make you cringe in this video.
Getting there. Black metal is something that I'm trying to build up in my collection, but yeah.
Yeah, so this is 3 years ago. I was not listening to black metal until 3 years ago. I obviously listened to it when I was younger, and I knew of who Emperor was. This is the first ever black metal album that I really ever heard. The first black metal band that I ever really enjoyed. But 3 years ago is when I started collecting black metal again, and this was the first record that I bought to add into my collection. This record, it sounds simply fucking phenomenal. I don't know what candle I did with this pressing, but it sounded incredible. I still have it. I never sold it because it's one of my favorite albums. But I was thinking about this the other day because I remember I showed this off, and it's funny because I go back down to the comments now, and we've got Liam the Death Doom Metalhead commented on this video, which is hilarious. Shout out to Liam. We've also got Kellen here, who said Brian Arkham sent him. So people are already seeing this video, and I talk to these people now. Obviously Kellen, you guys all know who that is. And then Ben Brain Smasher. So he was the one that said I also picked it up. It sounds amazing. It's incredible. I don't know why I didn't heart this. Sorry. I'm going to heart that. And this one too. These people are going to get these notifications. And they're like, what the hell? This video is not as bad as you think it is. An excellent effort for a first-time video. Congrats on the 1-year anniversary. Oh, that's funny. Somebody came here and watched it after my 1-year anniversary smoking. I don't know what's smoking, but it's definitely not me. But yeah, I'm going to heart all of these comments because that's what I do. But yeah, so it's funny to go back and see the comments. It's only 9 comments, but it's interesting to see who commented on it. So anyway, I'm going to cough now because I'm still sick. Gotta love it. Back to the video.
Emperor.
Gonna drink my coffee too.
I don't think you guys really need any introduction to this if you're watching this. This is their first release in the Nightside Eclipse.
Okay. What other records did I show?
This was a re-release. I do mostly collect colored vinyl if I'm able to get it.
I do mostly collect colored vinyls, and that has changed a lot since this video. I used to be a color vinyl chaser. I'm not gonna lie. I will admit that. But now, I hate paying the color tax. And some labels, they upcharge their color vinyls over their black, and I get it. I understand why they do that. So, for the most part, I've been trying to only get black records, just because I don't really care anymore. But yeah, it's funny that I say that because I did used to be a color chaser, but I'm not anymore. I don't see colors.
Cool.
Get a little bit of political in here.
Very nice matte finish for vinyl. So yeah, Emperor, no introduction, classic band, probably one of my favorite black metal bands because it's the first black metal band I've ever heard.
I would say not my favorite black metal band. I definitely have different various opinion now. I like that album. It's one of my favorite black metal albums, but I am not a fan of their other albums after this. So, yeah, I think it's funny that I said that. But back then, I was so new to it. I was so basic. I was only listening to, like, Mayhem, Emperor, Immortal, Behemoth. Like, that was it. I wasn't as immersed into like the raw black metal underground. I wasn't listening to Sanguine Relic. I wasn't listening to, I can't say bands because everything is sketchy. So what am I listening to now? Like you're not listening to, really not a lot. I haven't really, Moonlight Sorcery, I kind of listened to that the other day. I don't know. Black metal has just been so hit or miss with me.
Since I was in the kid, obviously this came out in the 90s. But yeah, I'm working on getting their whole entire discography on vinyl. I do have them all on CD, so...
Fun fact, when I started collecting black metal, I didn't know NSBM was a thing. I was so oblivious to it. And I bought a Moon Citadel album from Hell's Headbangers. And I showed it off on here like 2 days after I got it. And that was when I learned, because Stormheit, who was in that band, is a huge Nazi. And I did not know that. So that is an example. People ask me all the time, do you buy sketch stuff? Not if I know about it. And I did not know about that. So I showed it off in a collection update, and my God. Everybody that, for the most part, everybody that was subscribed to me on YouTube was also following me on Instagram. So I got like 4 private messages being like, hey, Melanie, are you sketch? And I'm like, what the fuck you talking about, homeboy? And then that was when I learned about it. So that was when I really, my mind was blown. Like, there are fucking Nazi nerds? Like, what? I was so oblivious to this shit. Thankfully, I didn't do that in the first video, because that would have been hilarious. Here's Gravesend again. Fun fact, I just sold that record for $60 because it's a B1 variant, $20 spin variant. Out of press, and people are nuts. But I'm gonna take the money. I didn't have it for sale. It just, somebody came and looked at my collection, and they offered $60 for it. So sold.
So this is again.
All right, I'm done. I'm officially over it. Let's see the variant though. It's a cool variant. Yeah.
And then
nice splatter. So now I
Mirror
show Bell
Reaper.
Witch. This is a reissue from Profound Lore.
Iconic.
I love this album. I still have this record. I never sold it. I refuse to, because it's one of my all-time favorite albums in regards to the death metal genre. Rest in peace, Lewandowski. He died shortly after I made this video. What else? Oh, here's the color variant.
Yeah, a little bit.
It looks like it's black.
Blue Galaxy.
Galaxy.
Vinyl, but unfortunately, it shows up black on.
All right, so then I go to Mortuous.
So yeah.
Carbonized Records.
Again,
Through Wilderness. This is a great album, by the way. I prefer Mortuous' newest album, but this is a really good album. And I got this off Tank Crimes. Shout out Tank Crimes. Great label. I think that's probably the first thing I ever bought off Tank Crimes. I think they just had it in their distro, but they also had I think this was a split release that they did with Carbonized.
Check them out. It's got this nice embossed logo.
Oh, look
here.
at me. Acting like I know what I'm talking about.
Really nice.
It was spot gloss.
Really nice gatefold, which in the middle is, pictures.
It's a really nice record.
Liner notes.
Oh, and I got purple.
Lyrics. And then it's one typically pick purple when they come out.
I don't
With that
typically
color, I
pick
usually
purple.
pick,
It's
like, a
true. I
blue,
really
red,
don't.
splatter,
If there's
black,
like
white.
red,
So I thought
orange,
the purple
blue,
looks nice. Different
green,
from what I normally pick.
I generally grab
So
those.
yeah,
Purple I
more
just never really
twists.
cared
This
for.
came out. This is I believe. I don't think this is a repress.
But fun fact, I don't really chase
This might
colors
be a
anymore.
first press.
I
I'm
just said that,
probably
so we're not
wrong
talking about
about
it
that.
anymore. What else? Is that the last record I
don't know.
showed?
But anyway, this 100 tapes that I recently
Yeah,
just
now I'm just
purchased
blabbing
within
to the camera for the
couple
last
of
like 3
months. I
minutes.
started tape collecting
Talking
just
about what
because
this channel's gonna be. And that channel is showing off
it
my
was fun,
collection
and there's
and
a lot
talking
of
about music I like,
distros
which
that
is
do
not
it,
changed.
and a lot of as they are
Alright, so that's the
released
first
here,
video I ever did. It's fucking cringe as hell. So I figured I would show that really quickly. What am I at right now? I am at 20 minutes. Okay, we've got a few more minutes. So let's go back to my channel. Let's go to the videos here. And we've got the latest. What's popular? So my most popular video is no surprise here, the Justin Horrible interview, which is at 9,000 views. That's incredible. And then my top 10 death metal albums last year. I was shocked. That album popped off. And then the Judas Priest album. So those are my top 3 videos right now on the channel. My oldest ones. This is back when I would do I would number the videos. And then I did my first ever label spotlight that I did was Transylvanian Recordings. Amazing label. They're the ones that put out the new Sivarus album, or one of the Sivarus albums. But yeah, I still have all those tapes. So if you're ever looking, if you want to go back to some of these older videos, you can sort it right here. And then I did my Venom vinyl collection, and here we go. I started doing the black metal, because this is where I started getting into it. It was showing Lamp of Murmur, Black Solace, look at this shit. And then my Talk A, I did not know the controversy behind this homeboy when I did that video. My top 15 highest price vinyls according to Discogs. That was a big trend back then. So my collection dates were almost every single day. I was pumping it out. My Maggot Stop Worship label spotlight was probably my most viewed video for a really long time. Shout out to Scott. I think after this video he shared it and whatever else, and been talking for 3 years ever since. But yeah, I mean, my videos have come a long way. I definitely have stayed the course of showing Cyanide. Hell yeah. But yeah, it's funny to think that I've been doing this for 3 years. I don't ever go back and watch these videos. The ones that you probably see the red things on there, because when you hover over a video, it automatically plays them. That's why. So it's just annoying that YouTube does that. But yeah, my videos. I don't know how many videos do I have. Does it say? No, it doesn't. It does in my studio where I edit all the videos. But this is it. Yeah, so there you go. Automatically plays the video. But 431 videos. Holy cow. Wow. That's insane. I never really thought that I would ever get this much on this channel. So I'm forever grateful for you guys for being there, supporting me. Again, entered the giveaway. I'm going to give it, I don't know. How many days should I give it? I usually give it a week. So let's see. Thursday, I'll announce the winner next Wednesday. How about? Again, 2 CDs, 2 tapes. I'll find whatever else is laying around here. Stickers, download codes, throw it all in the package. US only. But thank you guys so much for all the support. Again, I've said this 100 times. I'm not going to stop anytime soon. I have no expiration date for this. And the content will keep coming as much as I possibly can. And that is all that I have today. So I will see you guys in the next one.